Hey guys, I'm here with an explanation video. I'll be answering some of the most common complaints from Batman v Superman to my best knowledge. Now, you may not see some of your questions or complaints in here, since I'll only be answering 5 of some of the most common complaints, questions, jokes, whatever. Alright, let's begin. Yeah, so I think some people must have forgotten this.
Kill you. You killed my parents.
Yeah, go ahead and hit me.
Yes, of course you're right, Bruce. Emotion's always the enemy of true justice. Thank you. You've always been a good friend.
As you can see, Batman has killed in the past films and even in some comics. Batman killed in the Nolan movies as well. He killed off Harvey and Talia as well as Rage. Since I Don't Have to Save You is almost the same thing. He also burned down the building where he trained and could have injured some members of the League, but of course these are debatable. But he still killed Harvey. The ones that aren't so debatable? Well... yeah. Anyway, one of the lines spoken in the film is,
"That's how it starts. The fever. The rage that turns good men cruel."
which I think that ever since Superman was known to the world is when Bruce started to become more harsh and cruel to criminals, which is why he would brand a few of them, like the sex predators, and injure others without a second thought. Of course, towards the end of the film, we see the jail scene where Lex is in, and he is confronted by Batman. Batman has the chance to strike and brand him, but doesn't do it and leaves. We then hear the line, "Men are still good," and I felt him alive. I won't feel him in death. I then remembered this quote from Infinite Crisis: "The last time you really inspired anyone was when you were dead." Meaning, Superman inspired him not to be such a madman. I can't really blame Batfleck since his Batman has been on the scene for 20 years and witnessed events such as the death of Jason Todd, which also made him become cruel. Believe it or not, but some people complained about this. Okay, apparently some people have never read or heard about the story Death of Superman, where it's Doomsday's first appearance. Just like in the movie, it was Doomsday's first appearance not only in the DCEU, but his first ever live-action movie appearance. In the story, we see Superman and Doomsday duke it out to the death, which is what happened in BVS. Even before seeing the film, I had a hunch that this was going to happen. It seems that Bruce wants to contact the other heroes to form the League in Superman's honor, and of course for what's to come. But don't worry guys, remember what happened after Death of Superman? He came back to life. Obviously, he'll come back to life for the Justice League movie. I mean, we did see the dirt in the ground levitate for a little bit, so for sure he will be back. Lex Luthor is the Joker / Riddler. Okay, this one I understand where you guys come from. To me, Luxembourg is either a love or hate character. Jesse Luthor was like the Luthor from the comics in terms of his thoughts, plans, execution, quotes, ideology, and all that. The problem was how Jesse acted in a few instances. The two scenes I didn't like or found weird, in my opinion, were when he was at the party giving a speech in the end because it is paradoxical, and in the end when he kidnapped Martha Kent, and the prison scene. But overall, the other things were fine for me. This version of Lex is the first live-action Luthor to actually finish what he wanted to do, which was to destroy Superman. No other version of Lex in live action has accomplished killing the Man of Steel and secretly convincing Batman and Superman to fight one another. Alright, we've all seen the memes, but let me explain what I understood from this scene. We saw that Batman was about to kill Superman with the kryptonite spear until Soup said, "You're letting him kill Martha." After that, Bats gets a flashback of what happened and asks Superman, the indestructible god, why did he say the name Martha? Lois then went over there to persuade Batman not to kill Superman, and she said that that's his mother's name. That is when Bruce, not Batman, but Bruce, remembered the night his parents died, when his dad, Thomas Wayne, tried to protect his family from being mugged and murdered, which resulted in Thomas getting shot and shortly afterwards dying before his wife, Martha Wayne, died first after Joe Chill shot her. Thomas then says, Martha, which means that Thomas, while being a human who is mortal, died to protect his family. Implying the quote Batman said to Superman earlier, "You're not brave, men are brave," which later on, Bruce realizes that as powerful as Superman is and how dangerous he could be, he was raised primarily on Earth by human parents, which gives Superman a sense of human morality, and also shows off Superman's human side. After Superman is free from the exposure to kryptonite, he regains his breath and tells Batman that Lex has his mom and explains what Lex told him. Bruce then tells Superman to go to the ship while he will go and find his mom and rescue her. Some people said that this subplot was pointless when it wasn't, and I'll explain. In the Africa scene, we see Lois in danger and KG Beast shoots the other guys and escapes before Superman comes to Africa. How could Superman know Lois was in danger? I'm guessing the tracking device Jimmy Olsen had in his camera. Yeah, that was Jimmy Olsen. Anyway, back to the point. The whole bullet subplot was how a bullet hit her journal and Lois saw it and took it home. She wanted to have the bullet examined and persuaded Swanwick to have some of his men examine it. It turned out the bullet was not commercially sold anywhere, not even in the black market. Yet someone supplied KG Beast and his men with them. Who was it that gave him the weapons? Luthor. Yep. Lex had it all planned out to make Superman look bad, have him answer for the destruction in court, get Wallace Keith in there with a brand new chair he gave to him that had a bomb inside of it which was triggered, killed everyone inside to make Superman feel bad about it, and leave while people had a worse idea of who Superman is, considering he left and didn't answer for anything. Anyway guys, those are my top 5 common questions I see that need to have been answered, which is why I made this video. I hope you enjoyed it, or at least had some stuff clarified for you. Thanks for watching guys. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Also, check out some of our other videos.